Tom Emperor, only on Frank Gary Luna.
Hi, it's Leo with a song about a mysterious but friendly and helpful mythical creature from Swiss and French folklore named Barbeganzi. High in the Alps dwells a furry guy in snow that piles up to the sky. Humongous feet and kinda shy, and his name is Barbeganzi. Hikers and skiers and climbers up there frolic through winter without a care. Suddenly a rumbling fills the air. What's that? Says Barbeganzi. Surfing the avalanche, greatest of ease. His big sticky feet far better than skis. Whistling a warning while dodging trees. Look out, cries Barbeganzi. Down the mountain they slip and slide, taking cover all warm inside, recounting the tale of that fateful ride and thanking Barbeganzi. And then the snow all melts away, and springtime sun comes back to play, and asleep in his cave is where he stays. Rest up, dear Barbeganzi. Autumn to winter, the very first snow wakes him up and away he goes, rescuing strangers he'll never know, saved by Barbeganzi. So hooray for Barbeganzi!
You're watching the #1 station for news and information in Southern California. Channel 7 KABC TV, Los Angeles. With Steve Wolford, Christine Lund, Dallas Raines with weather, Todd Donahoe sports, and the entire Eyewitness News team. Now, Eyewitness News at 4.
Good afternoon. I'm Christine Lund.
I'm Steve Wolford, and this is Eyewitness News.
Bad weather. In fact,
You're watching the #1 station for news and information in Southern California. Channel 7 KABC TV, Los Angeles. With Mark Brown, Rick DeReyes with weather, Rick Lozano sports, and the entire Eyewitness News team. Now, Eyewitness News at 6.
Outrage and fear in Fountain Valley tonight following the videotaped beating of a pet collie. Good evening, I'm Mark Brown. Here's the latest at 6.
You're watching the #1 station for news and information in Southern California. Channel 7 KABC TV, Los Angeles. With Paul Moyer, Ann Martin, Johnny Mountain with weather, Todd Donahoe sports, and the entire Eyewitness News team. Now, Eyewitness News at 5.
Green and Laura Diaz as the news continues tonight.
You're watching the #1 station for news and information in Southern California. Channel 7 KABC TV, Los Angeles. With Harold Green, Laura Diaz, Dallas Raines with weather, Todd Donahoe sports, and the entire Eyewitness News team. Now, Eyewitness News at 6.
Good evening, I'm Harold Green.
I'm Laura Diaz.
You're watching the #1 station for news and information in Southern California. Channel 7 KABC TV, Los Angeles. With Harold Green, Ann Martin, Dallas Raines with weather, Todd Donahoe sports, and the entire Eyewitness News team. Now, Eyewitness News tonight.
He was a gunman with a grudge.
You're watching the #1 station for news and information in Southern California. Channel 7 KABC TV, Los Angeles. With Harold Green, Lisa McCree, Dallas Raines with weather, Todd Donahoe sports, and the entire Eyewitness News team. Now, Eyewitness News tonight.
Snow in the high Sierra, rain and high winds in San Francisco. The biggest storm this season is now heading for Southern California.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Mark Brown. Coming up on Eyewitness News tonight at 11, a woman who claims a Catholic priest fathered her child. Tonight in a special report, Alex Payne uncovers a sexual scandal involving Roman Catholic priests. The Midwest continues to take a pounding, getting more of what it does not need, rain. We'll have the very latest. And there are reports tonight that John F. Kennedy Jr. may be tying the knot with a popular Hollywood actress. We'll have those stories plus all the news when I join Joanne Ishimina for Eyewitness News tonight at 11, along with Rick Lozano, Rick DeReyes. We'll see you right.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Joanne Ishimina.
I'm Mark Brown.
In the news tonight, rioting in Portland as hundreds of young people attending a punk rock concert take to the streets.
The nightmare appears to be getting worse.
There are reports tonight that John F. Kennedy Jr. may be tying the knot with a famous Hollywood actress.
And Alex Payne uncovers a sex scandal involving Roman Catholic priests.
Those stories plus all the news coming up next on Eyewitness News tonight.
Live coverage from the fire lines on Eyewitness News at 11.
Coming up in just a few minutes on the update, a stormy ocean, a boat about to sink. Tonight we'll show you a dramatic rescue at sea. And a baby's trip home is the best Mother's Day gift one mom could have asked for. We'll tell you why on the update.
This is a Channel 7 Action News Brief with Guy Gordon.
Good morning. A Warren man was slapped with the toughest sentence for a drunk driving case in Macomb County history. Larry McElhose got 25 to 40 years for killing 2 teenagers in a car crash last year. The Washington Post and the New York Times have agreed to publish the Unabomber's manifesto. He vowed his bombing attacks would go on unless the papers published the 35,000-word essay. Prosecutors in the O.J. Simpson murder case have ended their rebuttal case. The defense resumed its case, and it may finally be wrapping up soon. Sunshine and a high of 69 degrees in the forecast for Tuesday. You have a good day.
The jury now decides if Susan Smith lives or dies. What would your decision be? Find out the latest results from our exclusive Channel 7 viewer poll. Also on Action News, Governor England wants adult time for adult crime. See how he plans to get tougher on kids who break adult laws. Plus, tonight, too many children are overweight, but are low-fat diet safe for your kids? Health reporter Denise Fedor shows you. Watch Action News Update tonight after the game here on 7.
Year of his life as he is carjacked in Detroit.
I divorced both.
For the first time, Diana, Princess of Wales, breaks her silence about her troubled marriage, her personal struggles, and her future. It's an interview you'll see only on 7. And Beatles fans celebrate a new, long-awaited British invasion.
The news at 11 starts now.
A man who barely speaks English takes a wrong turn that puts him directly in the...
This is WVUE, Channel 8.
Tonight, it's the award-winning news team of Margaret Dubuisson, George Ryan, Ron Swoboda with sports, and Bob Breck with weather. Live from WVUE, this is News 8.
City Hall today announced a new program to provide 1,500 youngsters with summer jobs. But officials are scrambling tonight.
District assent. All of the officers involved are reserves and will be using their own horses and their own bikes. Well, Boy Scouts pledge to do their duty.
But one man may have gone well above and beyond the call of duty. We'll tell you about his remarkable record as a leader and a friend, generation after generation of scouts. Next on News 8 at 6.
Also ahead, you'll see that while city pools aren't open, the faucets certainly are.
A man who has spent the last 61 years of his life keeping young boys on the right track retired from the Boy Scouts today.
And on his last
to a promising Saints draft pick about his job skills.
WVUE News 8 is simulcast on Bayou 1450 AM.
Ron, so about the heaviest is still farther north that'll arrive, if it makes its way down here sometime, maybe around 7, 8 o'clock tonight, and we'll be watching.
Okay, Bob. Okay. Well, thanks for watching News 8 at 6.
We'll be back at 10 o'clock. Until then, good night, everybody.
I'm Marla Weeds. In the news, topless dancing. The city of Castleberry takes a vote tonight on what to do about it. We'll have a live report.
We'll explain why hundreds of Central Floridians no longer qualify for Medicaid. You could be one of them.
And we'll take you live to New Hampshire on the eve of tomorrow's big primary.
Much more next on Eyewitness News tonight.
Ours tips over and closes the on-ramp to I-4. Was it overloaded? We'll have more on that coming up.
Cigars are the hip new trend of the 90s, and many smokers think. 9 Health reporter Barbara West. Coming up, we'll look at the real facts about cigars and your health.
WFTV Orlando. Live from Channel 9, Central Florida's news leader. Bob Upsall, Marla Weech, Glenn Richards weather, and Pat Clark with sports. This is Eyewitness News at 5:30.
Good evening, everyone. Our top story at
WFTV Orlando.
Live from Channel 9, Central Florida's news leader, Todd Ulrich, Vanessa Eccles, Larry Handley's weather, and Greg Willis' Highlight Zone. This is Eyewitness News Tonight.
Good evening. Our top story of the night. New information.
And that's going to wrap it up for us for now. We'll be back at 11 o'clock with the latest news. Until then, for Rick Lozano and Rick DeReyes, I'm Mark Brown. Thanks for watching. Good night.